Have you ever wondered how to make your drums smack hard like Jaycen Joshua's? Well, here's a crazy trick using the NLS plugin by Waves. Check it out. Okay, so here's a little rack that I've made in Ableton. There's the dry signal on top, and then underneath it, we've got the NLS source rack, which is a bunch of these NLSs. I'll just play it without the NLS, so I'll just mute that. So here's some drums I recorded. And then I'll put the NLS in. And I'll bring up the level so you can really hear what it's doing. Without it. With it. So, as you can see, it's a load of this NLS plugin. I'll show you what that looks like. So the NLS has 3 different modes. There's Spike, Mic, and Nevo. So Spike is kind of like an SSL 4000. Mic is like an EMI desk, and the Nevo is like the Neve desk. So when you first load it in, it's all about what you're choosing, what mode you're choosing here. And then also, some of them have a drive on. But in this case, the first one that you load up, Spike's in there, and then you load up the drive to 0.5. So you just tap it up a bit. So that's the first one. Then the second one, he basically has just the spike again, but this time it's on 0. But in this case, and I've heard him say this, he sometimes turns this one on or off depending on the vibe he's going for. So in this case, I've got it off, so you don't have to use that one, but it's there if you need it. Third one is Mic, which is the EMI, again on 0. And then the fourth one is another Mic, which is again on 0. And then here, I've seen this happen as well, where you put in maybe a bit of a high pass, bit of a boost if need be on an EQ. So a sort of low boost and a high boost. Whether or not you need that or not, I didn't in this case either. I thought it sounded better without it. Then the next NLS, again, is a Mic, and it's on 0. Then this one here is a Spike on 0. And then this second last one, he's also said sometimes uses it, sometimes doesn't. That's a Nevo. Then the next NLS, he's got a Mic, and again, that's on 0. So the only one you really needed to adjust is the first one. You needed to set it to 0.5. And then last but not least, we've got the Pro Q3 in this case. I've got a high shelf at about 4.5K and a low shelf at 1,175. And that's just to kind of clean up some of the low rumble that it adds, and it gives it a little bit of presence. So again, you can add those other ones in if you need to, but in this case, I left them muted. So I've only really got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 on. He said sometimes he turns off the second one and the 7th one, from what I understand. So as you can hear, it just adds this extra depth. I hope you enjoyed this crazy NLS Jaycen Joshua drum bust trick. If you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe for more. Peace!